Hey, what's up, you guys? It's WD3, and this is your Hill Report Daily Marketing Tip. Well, shout out, first of all, shout out and much gratitude to everyone who is in our Thursday morning distribution. Definitely is always a privilege to promote your business to folks all over the Palmdale and Lancaster area. As you know, small business is very important, very vital to our community. Uh, 80% of folks in the United States, if I read the figure right, are employed by small businesses. So, definitely very important to support small businesses. It is even more important to support yourself, promote yourself, get yourself out there so folks will know that you guys are available to serve them. Um, what I want to talk about today, as we finish things up, I want to talk about a concept that most of you all are already familiar with. Uh, it's a little chilly out, so you have to excuse me. But networking, yes, networking. There's very few things more important to anyone in the community than connecting personally with other folks in the community. You may find that you all have similar interests, you all have similar goals. Networking is uh, is a way that you guys could possibly pull some resources, maybe organize some events, um, these type of things. These are the type of things that pull in the community. Maybe a couple businesses, you guys get together and sponsor a little league team. Maybe a couple businesses get together and sponsor a bake sale at a church or a community organization. Maybe you guys sponsor a trip for some type of uh, youth organizations. These are the type of networking events and networking activities that solidify your business with the community. That's what you want. You want the community to think that uh, that you are a solid part of it, and these are the type of thoughts that are going to make them support you. Honestly, you need customers. You don't need folks having a need and saying, "Hey, let me jump up and go run to Walmart. Let me where are you going? Oh, I'm about to run to Target." These type of thoughtless things from the community um, are brought about because of the lack of visibility from our small businesses. Um, we need to have events. We need to have sponsorships. We need to have, frankly, expand your support. Uh, get some, get a crossword puzzle in the Hill Report. Get a full page flyer. Get something that's gonna make you stand out, and maybe you can use that flyer space to let the community know that you support this organization or you support that organization, and that's gonna tie you into to our local society. Um, there could be different type of events at the park where you don't have to spend a lot of money, but you can invite people. Maybe have a DJ. Maybe have uh, hot dogs or something like that. But it's time for and I know one thing about the Antelope Valley that's different. Like, I grew up in Pasadena. At that time in Pasadena, most folks were from Pasadena, born and raised. If you even look at the football game between our local high schools, Uh, it's played in the Rose Bowl. It's called the Turkey Tussle between John Muir High School, which was where I went, and the Pasadena High School Bulldogs. If you talk to a lot of people in my family, they either went to John Muir or Pasadena or Blair or Marshall or any of the Pasadena high schools. But in the AV, a lot of people just moved up here as adults. So the community is not rooted in. I went to uh, Knight High School. I went to Palmdale High School. A lot of these folks moved in from Los Angeles, moved in from anywhere in Southern California to up here. So the community needs events and things like that to really bring people together. And I guess what I'm trying to say is people didn't grow up with each other up here. Um, that's a different dynamic in those areas. But here we need to really force the action and bring the community together. Um, and that's by networking. There's a ton of different ways you can network. Let me put this camera here, straighten up my tie here. Whenever I'm passing out the paper, my bag messes up my tie. But anyway, networking. We have to be creative. If any of you all have an idea about networking, get with me. Call me. Um, we can put together a campaign in the paper. I talk to at least 30 business owners a week. Um, we could definitely organize something that's going to bring people together. I know there's a lot of segments of our business community that is lagging way behind. Um, a lot of our black businesses are lagging way behind. There's a lot of education that's needed about around the purpose and the fundamental of advertising within the black businesses. You don't see a lot of advertising. Maybe the word has gotten around that you can survive without it, but I go 80-90% of the black businesses that are listed on Yelp I go to, and they're not open anymore. So there's a gap there. Um, and I think a lot of times it's because generationally, some of those folks didn't grow up with business owners as parents. They may face a lot more resistance within the family when they start their business because folks are conditioned to just work for corporations. Um, but nonetheless, networking, you can find like minds and other people who actually are owning businesses, other people who run businesses, and um, forget about color lines. People who have similar goals are gold in your life. Um, I definitely send a shout out to all the businesses that um, partner with the Hill Report. And I tell you what, I consider each one of those people family. I think about you guys all day, every day, and how I can promote your business and make your business a success. I'd like to be a part of that success. And I don't care what race, color, gender you are, we have similar goals. And I am definitely on board to make sure that you accomplish those goals as you help me accomplish different goals that I have in my life personally. Um, so there's networking that we need to really pick up because there's a gap. Folks didn't grow up with each other in the AV on average. So that means we have to bridge that gap with different networking events, different um, community events, different sponsorships, whatever it takes to make sure this community gets a little closer knit um, so that our local businesses are supported. I would hate for this area to just be corporate supported, just to be a place where if you go eat, you go to this big chain restaurant. If you go pick up something, you go to this chain restaurant. I was at this great hobby store yesterday, and I'll tell you what, um, if you go to Walmart and get the products that they sell, you will be, or Target, you would be absolutely shortchanging yourself because small businesses specialize in what they do. Um, they have every single product dealing with that particular item that just frankly the big places don't have the room in their department to get. So I would implore you guys to network. Think about networking. Think about how you can network. Give me ideas on what you think. Let's have that discussion because it's going to be very important for all of us to grow together. And what that's just going to do for you customers who are listening is just going to make your property value go up because when local businesses keep up their property, whenever they're hiring people, whenever they're getting the windows clean, whenever they're paying to get the store clean, whenever they're doing any renovations to the outside, they're just upping your property value, increasing your property value. So, um, shout out to you guys for actually really investing in yourself. That's the first step. And let's just discuss how we can further network. Networking is going to be key to growing together. All right, guys? Well, this is WD3, and this is your Hill Report Daily Marketing Tip. And guys, let's go get some sales.